Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Stock Market Show. Shout out to Chava Limon and Joey Shaw in the Discord holding it down. We're gonna be options buyers from now on, especially because we are in the bull run of 2025. This 2025, yeah, 2025. I thought it was 2026 for some reason. I just want to skip a year later already so I can make lots of money, but the bull run is here. Remember when if you've been following me long enough, remember when I made that video saying, hey, Nvidia here, not AMD is trash. Which I know Joey Shaw in the Discord, he's like, you called it trash, how dare you? So Nvidia stock, the last time we got that cross under, right? I remember telling you guys, hey, if this crosses under on the MACD, it's not looking good. We're probably going to come down, and that's exactly what happened. But the last time we got a crossover on the MACD, white line crossing over the yellow line, what happened? Look at that. Look at that. Green month after green month after green month. Some red months along the way. Of course, there's going to be pullbacks. But look at that. It just kept going up from a low of $10 to a high of $150 for a nice 15x. So guess what happened recently? This happened a couple of days ago. White line crossing that yellow line. And we know what that means. It means it's bull run time. And it's just time to buy options, buy those leaps, and just, you can trade them, hold them, whatever. It's easy money because what? Because it just keeps going higher. Surprise, surprise, the MACD crossover happens on Nvidia. And now we're at new highs here. Let's see if it can hold above previous highs. Today, a pullback day. That's nice. I scalped a leap for like $50, just as an experiment. But if this does hold here, we would get continuation to 165, in my opinion. Because this is new all-time highs right here. So this is beautiful right here. This is a bull run, my friends. Confirmation is here. I just showed you last time that happened is just green month after green month after green month. At least on Nvidia, the reason I use Nvidia as the standard is because on the yearly chart it just keeps going up. For the past 13 years, or not 13 years, for the past 12 years, since 2013, it's done nothing but go up. And over the course of those 12 years, it's only had, out of 12 years, it's only had two red years. Here and here, and was nothing more than a dip buying opportunity. So that's why I use this as the standard, because this is one of the best stocks out there, in my opinion. So today, pullback day. I'll probably buy another leap tomorrow because I already made my $50. Join the Discord, patreon.com/shadesandtrades. This is where the real money is going to be made. Making money in the bear market, that's cool. But when the bull market comes around, it's just money printing. If you know what you're doing. And if you don't know what you're doing, if you're a beginner, I'm here for you. Join the Discord. We'll get on a call. We'll talk. And we'll figure out what needs to be done so you can get to meet your goals, whatever those may be. So MAGs, this is a good long-term hold. I don't think anything needs to be said about this one. Good long-term hold. It can move 134% in a few years. This is like a long-term play, not something you really want to be trading because it doesn't have that kind of volatility. But a good long-term hold. So if you're willing to hold for like 2 to 5 years, you can see 100% plus. Obviously, most people aren't willing to do that because they want 100% plus tomorrow. Mara stock inside this falling wedge, which is bullish, right? It comes down, gets nice and tight down here, and boom, it explodes. So this one should see at least $18. Then if it can break above 18, we go to 20, and then maybe all-time highs again. So this one is still cheap, still undervalued, and in one of the most bullish patterns I've ever seen. So this is a buy. Netflix, just like Nvidia, man, when it goes, it goes. I'm not buying it. I'm just going to focus on Nvidia. But if you like Netflix, this is another one of those stocks where buying a leap and sitting on it, they're going to be expensive probably too. Those leaps must be like 10 grand each. But well worth it if you got the money. I think this one's just going to continue to climb over the long term. Let's look at the yearly. Yep, looks good. One big red ear, whatever. Always recovers and goes higher. Looks just... That's so funny that Netflix isn't even like... It's not Nvidia. It's not like Netflix is selling chips, but entertainment pays. People need to be entertained. Whether they're watching this YouTube video or whether they're watching drama shows, whatever. I don't Korean drama shows. I don't know, Vietnamese drama shows. I'm totally making a reference to someone right now. She knows who she is. because I can see who you're subscribed to. Like, I can actually go to your profile and see who you're subscribed to. A lot of you are subscribed to, like, a bunch of other YouTube traders, which I don't know if they're good or not. But what I will say is, in terms of Netflix, we're gonna need entertainment. People get bored, they come home from work and they got nothing better to do, so they need to be entertained. So even people who have like a girlfriend or a boyfriend, like they still sit around and need entertainment besides themselves, right? Because people fuck. Let's not pretend otherwise. So, but even after that, even though they have the company of someone else, people still need to be entertained. They still want to watch shows and stuff. So, I think Netflix and Nvidia, they're gonna keep going higher and higher. Because eventually it will get to the point where AI is gonna take over a lot of jobs. People are gonna be bored, and that's I think this is why Netflix is behaving the way it is on the yearly time frame. People want to be entertained. They want to be informed. So this is definitely a buy. And I would go with leaps at this point because these shares are expensive. Again, you probably have to have like a 20K plus trading account to even buy a leap on this. But this is a good one. This is like top notch right here. I do believe sincerely people need entertainment. I know a lot of you probably sit at home and you're listening to something on your earbuds. And then you just kind of scroll through YouTube trying to find something else to have like in your ear. Or you're playing music, whatever. Like, people need entertainment. They need noise. They need something. So, and I've seen it with my parents. I've seen it with my sisters. I'm different. I don't really watch other people's YouTube channels because it's like I'll just make my own video and make a little bit of money off of it. And it's not much, but I'd rather So entertainment, my friends. Even I watch. I should repeat. Let me rephrase what I just said. Even I watch other YouTube videos, but non-finance. I don't really watch other finance channels. I do watch YouTube a lot, but it's non-finance related. So even I need entertainment from time to time. Like, everyone needs entertainment. Everyone needs it. This is not going to go away. This is only going to continue up. I'm very bullish on Netflix. Like, if I had to pick up a folio, Netflix, Nvidia, right there. That's already a solid start. Let's go here. SPY, VU, those are more long-term holds. Buy and hold it for like 5, 10, 20 years. QQQ, same thing. Buy and hold for 5, 10, 20 years. The bull run is here. Everything's behaving like a bull run. Microsoft is a good long-term hold as well. Or for trading leaps, you can see on the daily time frame, it just keeps going up. This is a bull run. Things just keep going up. It's hard to lose. Domino's Pizza, don't care for it. MSTR, Bitcoin exposure, but quite frankly, I don't care for it. I don't care for it. If you want Bitcoin exposure, just buy it, like an ETF, or buy the Bitcoin mining stocks. I don't know about MSTR. It's just, I don't trust it. I don't trust it. For now, I don't trust it, at least. It has to break above, let me see. Yeah, it has to break above 450, and then we could see like a move to 500. And maybe around that time buy a leap. But as of right now, I don't like, right now in this moment, I don't like it. I don't like it. Coinbase is performing great, though. You can see over the long term, it just keeps going higher. This one's breaking out. So MSTR is kind of lagging in that sense. So I wonder if MSTR at some point in the future is going to break out. Because as of right now, Coinbase is outperforming it in terms of share price movement. So I like Coinbase. I like it. Again, it's about that. If you're looking for Bitcoin exposure, you got access to ETFs that follow it one for one as much as possible. Tesla. Tesla. I don't know what to say about Tesla. 2 green years followed by a red year. 2 green years followed by a red year. Well, if that's the case, then we're going to get 2 green years again. Buy your leaps. I think leaps on Tesla is, as long as you buy a lot of time, like 2 years out, I think leaps on Tesla can be a money printer here. But it's very risky. I'd rather just do Nvidia that just keeps going up. Don't care for gold right now. VTI is what? The total stock market index. That's for long-term hold. SMH, another long-term hold if you just want semiconductor exposure. I don't really have to say much about these ETFs. That's just more so for just buy them and sit on them for like a couple of years, and you can make some decent 100, 200% return. That's about it. They just keep going up on the yearly. So that's why I don't really do technical analysis, because it just keeps going up. Um, Taiwan Semiconductor, I don't care for it, mainly because I like Nvidia. With regards to AMD, because people always ask me about AMD, I don't care about AMD. You look at the yearly time frame. What do you see? It's been going sideways since 2021. It's been sideways within a range between 145 and I guess for all intents and purposes between 70s and 140s. And it's right at the high, so it has to break out to go higher. I agree, but if this is how it's going to perform, I don't care for it. I'll just buy Nvidia leaps, because we don't know, right? Maybe this breaks out and then it just consolidates for another 5 years here, and that's garbage. Meanwhile, Nvidia goes up for 5 years, pulls back a little bit, then goes up for another 5 years. I mean, just an example. Like, this is just stupid. Anyone who tells you to buy AMD, tell them to suck it, because you're buying Nvidia leaps, because it just continues to go up year after year, and any red year, it always recovers and goes higher for 3 years in a row. This is trash. I hate it. And screw you, Joey Shaw. Okay, no, but jokes aside, look for the breakout above 140s. If it can break 140s, man, oh man, if this can break out above 140s, yeah, that's a big level. If it can break 140s here, we're going to 160, 180. I mean, it can go. Maybe a leap, maybe leaps here with some time on it might work out for you, but again, I don't trust it. If this is the kind of price action it's going to exhibit, where it just goes sideways, I mean, even here it went sideways. Screw that. This stock sucks. Going sideways like that. Yeah, no thanks. Not for me. But for the AMD lovers, there you go. I mean, go ahead and gamble. I'd rather take the stock that continues to go up, that has a history of having only 2 red years over the past 12. Apple, garbage, don't care for it. Amazon, right now, tech is what's performing very well. So that's why you're seeing Nvidia at all-time highs. Palantir at all-time highs as well today. Palantir is another good one. This one just keeps going up, man. Look at that. So I expect Palantir to go to 250 at some point. Nvidia, price target of 300 for sure. Which I know sounds crazy, me saying it, but I've been there, down that. I know it. I know it's going to go up there. I believe. Quantum ETF at all-time highs. If it can hold here, we're going to go to 100. So another good long-term hold if you believe in the quantum sector and want exposure to the quantum sector without actually buying any of individual, having to pick any individual stock. So this is a good one as well for long-term. And it just keeps going up. Let's go to the yearly time frame. Yep, it just keeps going up. Quantum ain't going anywhere, just as much as technology isn't going anywhere. So, and you'll notice quantum, AI, robotics, tech in general, just these stocks just keep going up. So, yeah, Coke is not going up. As you can see, it's just going sideways here for pretty much most of the year. So, like, just focus on tech stocks. Anything in the quantum AI robotics sector, and it's just hard to lose. TEM, I don't care for it. SMCI, don't care for it, but those of you who care, just broke out, holding above. Needs to break 50s to go. Yeah, it needs to break 50s to go to 60. So 50 is the next big level, next big psychological level as well. If it can break that, it's going to go higher. But I don't care for it. Again, I'll just buy Nvidia at that point. HIMS is a buy. It's near the purple line. Anytime it comes down here, as you can see, close to the purple line, under the purple line, at the purple line, or whatever. Anytime it comes down here, it's a buy. Everybody wants it up here like an idiot. Nobody wants it down here when it's cheap. So maybe some leaps here might be the way to go. Am I going to buy leaps on HIMS? Fuck no. I'm just going to buy leaps on Nvidia. Why would I even bother? Again, a lot of people, they like to be bunnies and jump around from stock to stock. Screw that. Just be a master at one and focus on that one. I get it. It's boring. Oh, no, I'm trading the same stock every day for years. Oh, no, I just keep making money. Screw that. I don't know. I don't get that mentality of wanting to jump around like a bunny. Screw that. Screw that. So HIMS, I recommend a leap. Am I buying it? Hell no. I'm just going to buy an Nvidia leap because it's gone up. Out of 12 years, it just continues to go up 10 of those years. And 2 of them are red, and it always recovers. Think about how insane that is. So, yeah, HIMS, I mean, for the ones that like to hop around like buddies, there it is. It's calling your name right now. Screw it, but I ain't touching it. I'm just an Nvidia guy at this point. I'm just gonna become an Nvidia algorithm that trades it and swings it, and yeah, I think buying leaps on Nvidia just completely changed how I view the markets. I think it just screwed me up because I used to buy shares outright, but now I can just buy leaps and it just keeps going up year after year. This is gonna be a money printer. We'll see what happens, but oh, this one I like. I like IonQ. If it can break above 43, we're gonna go to 50. So I'm gonna keep an eye on this one for a breakout. So IonQ, we'll look for a breakout above 43. You can buy right now here while it's consolidating, and maybe in the future we get another pump higher. And the quantum ETF is going higher, so you know I think this is gonna be moved back to 50 plus in my opinion. But you got to really sit on it. I'm being greedy. I don't want to buy here. I kind of wanted it at the purple line. So we'll see. We'll see if we can get it cheaper. Uranium headed higher. I might actually alert this in the Discord. I kind of like this ETF, URA. Because this one should break out to like, yeah, this can go to 50 if it breaks 40s. Uranium's on a bull run right now. Yeah. So, uranium making a comeback because everything that's, because of everything, all the power we're going to need. All the energy needs. ARGB, if you want 1 for 1, well, it used to be 1 for 1, but if you want exposure to Bitcoin's movement without actually buying the Bitcoin miners, you know, actually owning a company and just an ETF, ARGB is the way to go. Don't care for that. Don't care for silver. No. SoFi. Nah, I don't care for SoFi. Rigetti. I want Rigetti, but under 10. Other than that, I don't care for it. Although it's looking ready to pump. I think I see a bullish pattern here. Falling wedge. Is that a falling wedge? Is that what I'm seeing? Or it's going to be a descending triangle. Actually, nah, I'm just going to wait for the purple line. I'm gonna wait for $10 and under on Rigetti. Serve Robotics is a buy. It's right at the purple line. APLD, it's barely holding here, so I'm going to wait and see. It looks like it might be forming a bear flag, so it should maybe drop down to the purple line where you would actually get the 50% discount. So I'm going to wait for the purple line. If it doesn't come down the purple line, guess what? There's so many stocks I just showed you with plenty of opportunities. So yeah, that's why you're shouldn't be hyper focused on one. Riot stock here getting ready to break out of this decent falling wedge. I was about to say descending wedge. Falling wedge. It's getting tighter, and then we go kaboom. And we should see this at 12 plus. So those of you who bought it when I was telling you to buy under 8, under 10, anywhere down there, I mean, get ready to sell at 12 plus because it's going to go. But it's going to take time, right? This is a monthly time frame. SoundHound still going sideways, so, you know, we're just going to sit on it and wait for the inevitable big run. CRNC, I don't care for it. MVTS. Oh, uranium here getting ready to break out and go higher. Yeah, I'm just going to buy Nvidia Leaps. I am officially an Nvidia Leap guy. I actually do have 1,000 shares that I'm holding in one of my accounts, but I didn't alert it because I didn't want to alert this anymore. Not here. But you can buy. I think it's going to break out and go higher. But I think I'm just going to buy the uranium ETF. If I'm being honest, I'd rather go for the ETF. I don't care about the companies behind their uranium. I'd rather just buy the ETF outright. So URA might get replaced with UEC at this point. Kind of like the Bitcoin miners got replaced with ARGB. But Bitcoin miners Mara Bitcoin miner Mara is very volatile. So I kind of like that too. We'll see what I do. But once you know how to play the game, you can just jump into anything and make money. NVTS. Nah. Nah, I don't like MVTS. I'd wait to see if it drops lower. QS, QuantumScape. I'm not going to chase. That would just be stupid. I'll wait for it to inevitably come back down. I mean, it once ran to like $14 and then it tanked. So obviously there's idiots who are going to look at this and go, oh shit, see, it just keeps going up. They just completely ignore the fact that it's gone up as high as like 14 and it always drops anyways. So I'm not touching that, but it's a good one to keep an eye on for when it comes back down to the purple line. Stem right at the bottom here, literally right at 5. Yeah, literally right at it. I don't trust it though. Whoa, that's a bottom that's held. Wait. This is a bottom head that's held? Huh. Oh, but it did a reverse split. I don't trust this stock. I don't care for stocks that do a reverse split. Once a stock does a reverse split, I don't bother with it. AKA color. So stem is trash. I have a rule of mine. If a stock does reverse splits, it's dead in the water for me. Why even risk it? You never know when they might do it again. And I've seen companies do a reverse split and then they do it again like soon after. Like it's not worth the risk. Big Bear AI. Whoa, Big Bear AI 18%. What a recovery. What a recovery. I know Jeff Brady's like, "Oh man, I sold too soon." Damn. I mean, look at that. Anyways, I was telling people in the Discord about this one. If you're in the Discord, obviously if you pay to be in the Discord, you get the advantage of getting all these plays way before the crowd starts jumping in and pushing it up. Way before. So BBAI is not a buy. Obviously, we're not going to chase. That's stupid. What we will do is we will wait for it to come back down nice and cheap. Anyone who tells you it's never going to come back down, they're idiots. You can see, always pumps, always comes back down. Always pumps, always comes back down. Always huge pump to $10, and it came right back down. So anyone telling you, oh, it's not going to come down, you're wrong. Those people are literally morons. Like, somehow they have eyeballs and can't see the pattern. I don't know. You tell me. I don't know why people are this stupid. They exist, apparently. Like, people are that dumb. So, let's go to night scope. Color. Color trying to find support, but it just keeps dropping. I'm pretty sure it's just going to go lower. So, that one's a good short. If you're looking for a short play, looking to something you can, just get in and get out and make your short money. I wouldn't want to hold it overnight type of thing. I rarely short, but when I do, it's just a day trade. I don't hold overnight. Not a short position. Hell no. Because then I'll get squeezed, maybe. You never know when that catalyst might drop and it sends it, and I got squeezed. So, yeah, no. It's not something you want to short, at least for me, short overnight. Hold a short position overnight. Screw that. Just short it, make your money, get out. I don't see anything else here. Something KPRX going sideways. Mobilicom, no. Clover held dead in the water. This one's just like color. It got that crossover on the MACD, right? This is a monthly time frame. White line going under the yellow line. The last time that happened, it just absolutely tanked. And guess what? History's repeating. And obviously the Clove morons, these idiots, they're just going to sit there and go, oh no, he's wrong. It's going to go up. You'll just see. Sure, buddy. I don't know how you look at this data and not realize like the story. This it just happened with color. Now it's happening with Clove, and you better believe they're it's just silly. It's just silly. I bet you if I go to the Clover subreddit, they're over there saying, guys, this is bullish. Just you wait. We're gonna go to the moon. Be thankful that there's stupid people in this world that we can dump our shares on. DTSS at the bottom. Very clear bottom and top, nice sandwich. As you can see, here's the meat right here, right? And the bread. Okay, jokes aside though, this is a buy. It's down here in the buy zone, buy and hold for the top of the range. Stop loss at 1.62 if you want. Rich Tech Robotics under the purple line, nice and cheap. Usually goes back up to like 2 plus. So yeah, this is a buy right here, and then eventually it's gonna come back up to like 230, then 260, and maybe even 280 or $3. So this is a buy. It's super risky, right? It could do it could tank and become another color or another Clove. So that's the thing with these small caps is they're very risky because at any point they could just decide to do something like massive dilution or whatever, so and never recover, because some of them don't recover, and you know who you are. I'm talking to you, girl. Yeah, I'm talking to you, Vietnamese girl. You better have a strategy that takes into account, what if it doesn't recover? What if it doesn't? I wouldn't call it buying a stock and holding it all the way. Buying a stock when it's cheap and assuming that it's always going to come back up. That's a recipe for disaster in the future. So that's all I'm going to say, and Gayan, or however you say that. This guy learned the hard way. Let me see, where's his text? Oh God, this guy he sends me so many messages. I don't even know. Okay, I took the $1,400 loss. When you're right, you're right. I was just having hopium, just trying to live in the dream. I'm going to get my money back. So yeah, he learned the hard way. You know, sometimes it just keeps going down and it never recovers, and you just become a bag holder, or you take the loss and you move on to something better. So these small caps, don't get cocky with them. You can make more with small caps, but you know, if you get caught and you just hold the bag because you have no runaway strategy, no, hey, if this breaks down and just never recovers, if your strategy is to keep holding it down, you're just it's not a good sign of a potential trader who could make a lot of money, because it's not. That's just, don't get cocky just because you got big money. I've seen it before. Just saying. I bet you she doesn't love my voice right now. Anyways, anything else here? G Plus. This is a long watch list. Goddamn. I'm sweating because it's so hot over here. AIMD at bottom. Absolute bottom down here. This is another sandwich play. I'm just going to call them sandwich plays. Look at that. Very clear sandwich. Bread here, bread down here, meat in the middle. And guess what? The share price down here at this part of the bread. I don't know why. Maybe I'm hungry. That's why I keep talking about bread. This is a buy. I'm probably going to alert it in the Discord later today. Wait, no. Oh, no. I'm not going to alert it. My bad. I am not going to alert it. A 1-for-5 reverse stock split is happening. Wow. Speaking of stocks that are $5 and under, these small caps, speaking of the devil, Color did a reverse split. Clove is tanking. This stock is doing a reverse split now. I'm not buying it. Obviously, it's over. I'm never buying AMD again. I follow my rules. It's gonna do a reverse split. That means it'll do it again and again. Screw that. So AMD dead in the water. Let's just, it's dead. It's goodbye. So long. That one's over. Sybil, we're waiting for 005s. That one should come down to 005s. Again, it's just all patience and discipline. Let it come down nice and cheap. And that's about it for the watch list. A whole 30-minute video on just talking about stocks. Goddamn, my voice is so tired. Even my chest is getting tight from talking so much. And my throat, oh God. But yeah, so if you want to do this for a living, I'm telling you right now, just trade stocks like Nvidia that continue to go higher over the long term. If you're trading small caps, you better know what you're doing, and you better have a good strategy. Your strategy should not be, man, if it doesn't work out, I'll just hold it all the way down and add more or whatever. And because the one time it doesn't recover, you're gonna lose quite a bit. So you can make, 15K a month, but that one time the quarter lands on tails, it's gonna hurt. And if you're unlucky and it lands on tails multiple times in a row, that's a lot of money you're gonna lose. And it's usually the ones with the big accounts that got the big heads. They get too excited too quickly. Oh my God, this is so easy. You really gotta respect the small caps. Is all I'm gonna say. And she knows I'm talking about her. Jeff Brady, you're doing fine. You're doing fine. Just keep doing what you're doing, Jeff Brady. You got this. And that's it for the video.